Don't complicate it. This one is for teachers and parents. How to get your kindergartner to stop crying at the beginning of the school year. I'm Dr. Crawford, your favorite newly retired principal, current school improvement consultant, and a big fan of making common sense more common. So let's get into this. Okay, so during drop-off, you may have noticed that your child is struggling and crying, your kindergartner, or even sometimes your first grader. They could be doing that during drop-off. Maybe they're doing it periodically throughout the day. So teachers, for those of you who are seeing crying and then you're calling home saying your child's crying, this information's for you too. And they may not have been crying and they've started to, it's a couple weeks in. You must remember that your kindergartner is making their first really big steps into the school community. So this involves some separation from home life and also independence. And this can cause some anxiety, which children demonstrate as crying, because they're learning how to control their own emotions. Today we're going to talk about just a few things that we can do that will make this transition a little easier on you, your child, and your teacher. Tip number 2, keep drop-off short. These long drug-out dropouts only create more anxiety and it makes a child want to cry. I mean, I was at the airport with my mom just recently and it was a long goodbye, and next thing you know, we're both crying. And if that can happen to us as adults, imagine to what a kindergartner feels like. So the best type of drop off is going to be for you to let him out the car, give him a hug, a kiss, and say, I love you, I'll see you after school. Those things are best. But I have seen some parents who have like little routines that I think are cute and I think that they work. Maybe a special handshake or maybe a catchphrase, see you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile. That's one that I use with the kids when I used to use with the kids when I worked at school. Or I've seen a dad had like they had something going on, but the child knew as soon as that was over, get your backpack and get out the car and get into school. So what I'll say is that if you keep it short and reassuring, I'll see you after school, have a good day, make good decisions, something encouraging, not a whole lot, definitely, please. If you're like, no crying, or if you're crying, I'm gonna give you a spanking when you get home. That's not gonna help. Something reassuring, something short, keep it short, keep it sweet, keep it simple. Don't complicate it. Next tip, build some excitement about school. I mean, come on. Don't you notice that when your child is excited to go to school, there's less crying? So when I'm talking about building excitement, I'm talking about focusing on things that are gonna happen during the day. You could say, oh my goodness, I saw that you are going to be focusing on the letter C this week, or the number 7. 7's my favorite number. And they're like, what? It's my mom's favorite number? Yes, so I'm super excited that you're gonna learn about the number 7, and I'm going to have 7 something at home. Maybe you're gonna give them 7 potato chips, or maybe you're going to do 7 scoops of whatever. Just build some excitement for them being at school, or focus in on an activity. You have PE today and that's gonna be so much fun. You're gonna learn a new game, or you're coloring today and I can't wait to see your picture. And then communicate with the teacher that please send the picture home so that I can see it, because if you don't send the picture home, or she says no, the picture can't come home today, that's gonna create anxiety and that's gonna create tears. The other thing you can do to create excitement about school is you can do some role playing. So you can say, hey, let's pretend we're in the cafeteria. And please stick to the positive things, parents. Please stick to the positive things. So you're in the cafeteria and I'm sitting there and I can't get my milk open. So I raise my hand and I ask for Miss whoever to open my milk for me. You try it. And they're like, oh, Miss, can you open my milk, please? Or we're on the playground and I saw that you have big orange slide on the playground. And so you could ask one of your classmates, hey, do you want to go down the slide with me? Let's go down. And you get on the slide and you sit down and you go forward all the way down. Please do not teach them the wrong way, because the wrong way is going to cause them to have to be talked to. They're just going to create anxiety, which is going to create what? Tears again. So remember, we're focused on preventing crying at school. Create the excitement, practice the positive stuff, leave that negative stuff in the back, and let's get that crying down. Last tip. Okay, during pickup, I want you to connect with your child, and the way you can do this is by sparking conversation about positive things. And so that sounds like, hey, what did you learn today? Or you may say, who did you sit with to eat lunch today? Did you go down the big slide today? Or did you learn about the number 7? You can do those kinds of things, but you want your child to start sharing positive things. Children will sometimes start to share negative things. Don't even focus on those things. Don't focus on it. Stick with the positive things, because reflecting and conversation about positive things tells your child that you value the school experience, you value the positive school experience, you are a supporter of the positive school experience, and if you focus on the positive school experiences, then your child is more likely to want to go to school. If they say, no, we did not learn about the number 7, you say, well, guess what? They're going to eventually teach you 7, and I can't wait to hear about when it is, so we can't miss any days, because you're going to learn about the number 7, and that's my favorite number. Or if they say, we weren't allowed on the playground, it was too hot today, you say, man, though, when you get a chance to go down that slide, oof, it's going to be so exciting. So talk to them about positive things, redirect them away from anything negative that they're going to talk about, and this will help focus on positive, reduce anxiety, help them manage their emotions, and it will make for a better school year for you and your child. So I know I only did 4 tips, but just remember that every child adjusts at their own pace. And with some patience, consistency, and encouragement, many kindergartners learn to enjoy the school experience and build confidence for their school day. Well, I hope that these tips will be helpful to you, or maybe somebody that you know who's struggling with this problem. Hey, parents and teachers, down below, add some of your strategies, because we all need to help each other out. And it's always good when a parent has gone through this and they share with another parent, and it helps to rectify the situation. Stay on the same page with your teacher, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all those things we do on social media. It sure would help my channel. If your child is struggling and they need some tutoring, don't forget to go to tutorjourney.com. If you need some funding or some other programs, go ahead and look up IQ Adventures. Those are 2 of my companies, and I will see you on the next one. If no one told you today that they love you, remember I do.